Hello everyone, welcome to Space Events. Let's see what's going on in aerospace in August of 2024. Starting up with SpaceX's Starlink satellites. Starlink is a high-speed internet satellite constellation built and launched by SpaceX. There are thousands in orbit and there are even more going up in August. The boosters for these missions will all come back and land to be flown once again. Next up for SpaceX is the Arctic Satellite Broadband Mission for Space Norway, and the satellites are built by Northrop-Grumman. These satellites will be launched out of California and will go into a highly elliptical orbit and will hover above the Arctic. These will provide critical communications for the US Space Force, Inmarsat, and the Norwegian Ministry of Defense. Next up for SpaceX is WorldView Legion 3 and 4, which is next-generation Earth observation satellites for Maxar technologies. Launching from Slick 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida, the booster will come back and land at Landing Zone 1. Sticking with SpaceX, their next mission is Transport 11. Transport 11 is the 11th SmallSat Rideshare mission for SpaceX's SmallSat Rideshare program. Launching from California into a Sun-Synchronous orbit, this SmallSat Rideshare mission carries payloads for the UK, the European Space Agency, and the United States. Next up for SpaceX on the East Coast is Crew 9 for NASA.
Going down the line, we have Crew 9 Commander Zena Cardman, Crew 9 pilot Nick Hague, and Crew 9 mission specialist Stephanie Wilson and Alexander Gorbunov. This crew will go to the International Space Station for the 9th operational mission of SpaceX's Crew Dragon capsule underneath NASA's Commercial Crew program. Not on the East Coast, not on the West Coast, but let's go to the Gulf Coast, where SpaceX might launch their 5th integrated flight test of Starship. This will be Ship 30 and Booster 12. The thought is that the trajectory will be similar to the first 4 flight tests. However, Elon has said that they will probably try to catch the booster on the launch stand, which will be absolutely insane to watch and must see YouTube. A month for SpaceX full of some pretty darn important missions. The next one is Polaris Dawn. Polaris Dawn will carry a crew of 4 into a highly elliptical orbit where they will perform the first private spacewalk ever. Polaris Dawn is a private crewed flight on board Crew Dragon Resilience. They will attempt the first spacewalk from a Crew Dragon capsule. Now on to the only mission this month that doesn't have SpaceX in the name. We're on to Rocket Lab with their mission entitled A Sky Full of Stars. This is the fun name for Capella Space's Acadia Mission 3, which are highly detailed Earth observation satellites that can even see the Earth's surface through weather. These satellites, in comparison to their predecessor, have much better communication capabilities as well are smaller. On to our favorite segment, Moon Time. The new moon for the month of August in 2024 is on the 4th, and the full moon is on the 19th. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.